Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry, big topic today, pay TV subscription for V8 supercars. I think it's a really important topic. You know, we know the demographic or the fans are aging. You know, younger people have so much diversity to choose from, so many sports to choose from these days, and we don't make it accessible to the younger fans because they got to, you know, if they want to watch V8 supercars, I think there's only 4 races broadcast live. Like me personally, and I don't know, I can't speak for everyone out there. Me personally, I want to watch something live. You know, I don't want to sit down and watch a replay on a Sunday afternoon of events that have already happened. I think, you know, we're in 2019. Come on, you know, you don't want to be out and go. You know, say if you're down the pub having a couple of beers with some mates, and someone goes, "Oh, did you hear the V8?" You know. They've just ruined it if you're going to go home and watch it for you. So there's my argument there. But look, and don't get me wrong, Foxtel do an absolutely fantastic job. You know, you need to put the percentages aside. I'm talking about production. Production is absolutely fantastic. You know, I have a few issues with some of the presenters myself. You know, one of them said last week, they're going to flat spot their tyre when wasn't even a locked brake. They were doing a burnout. So how are they going to flat spot a tyre when the wheel's spinning? And anyway, that's just a completely another issue on itself. My issue is, how are we going to attract new fans to the sport when people are going to, you know, have got to pay for it? You know, we've got to pay for Foxtel, you've got to pay for your Netflix, you've got to pay for your mobile phone, then your internet. You've got to pay. Everything's money these days. And at the end of the day, it's really unfortunate. I'm really sad to say this, but supercars as a corporation or the owners are just cashing in on because Foxtel are willing to pay them huge amounts of money for exclusive rights, you know. And then, you know, go to the official V8 supercars app. You got to pay money there as well if you want to, if you're a really big fan. So I can't. It's really hard. Like, yes, I have a subscription to Foxtel. I don't want it. You know, I really don't want to have to pay for it, but that's the world we live in nowadays where, and I've accepted it. I put my hands up and say I'm a dickhead for accepting it, but we just accept everything these days. You know, 5-10 years ago, what was it, Channel 1 or 12 or 11, Channel 10 tried to do a 100% sports channel, and I congratulate them for trying to do it, but it just wasn't successful. It wasn't a viable business plan for them because there just isn't enough sport in Australia. Well, there should be. We're a sporting nation. You know, we're a nation of sporting greats. You know, we've got 4 different types of football, for crying out loud. There's no other country in the world that has 4 different types of professional football, and actually 3 of them aren't even football if you ask me. But again, that's another video in itself. But the issue is, you know, if you wanna pay, so your basics on Foxtel, I don't know how much it is a month because I just get the whole package. I can't be bothered with it. But then you got to upgrade to get the sports. You know, and I'm just saying that. Imagine if you're a movie fan, then you got to upgrade to get the movies. More money. You know, everyone. It seems to me like, and again, we all know. Money's the root of all evil, and greed is what's making the world go round. You know, everyone's gotten greedy. Everyone wants to take, instead of give. Giving is what society should be about. Anyway, guys, as again, this channel is all about creating a place for everyone to come and talk and leave constructive comments in the comments down below, and you know, a conversational place. So my conversation to you guys today is pay TV and Foxtel. I don't want to have to pay for it anymore. I think it's really wrong that the second biggest sport in Australia, you know, behind AFL, I think AFL is the biggest sport in Australia. The second biggest sport is now, you know, it's exclusively virtually on Foxtel. The only, you know, Channel 10 I think have the rights to broadcast 4 races a year live. You know, and I can see the argument. I don't want, you know, if I'm watching commercial to Air TV, I don't want mid-race to have to go to an ad break. It fucking pisses you off. Like, especially if something really exciting happens in that ad break. Like, you know, but again, it all comes down to that money, because they got to make money. You know, Foxtel first came out when it came out over what? Now I was 15, 16 when it first came out, so 24 years ago. Yeah, no ads. And now what do you see on Foxtel? Nothing but ads. Ads in between the shows all the time. Like, you're paying for TV. You're paying for, you know, everyone's subscription is paying for what those ads are paid for on commercial television. How crazy is that? And we just accept it. We've just got to accept it now. We are accepting it on Foxtel, which is really sad. So the challenge now is how is supercars as a general gonna bring in the new demographic in a sport where we're getting older. You know, its major fan base is probably, I'm going to say, 28, maybe even 30 and above. It's got, you know, and the only way that younger kids are getting into the sport is by going to the venues. But you know, these young kids, as soon as they turn 18, 19 or 20, 21 and move out of home, they don't have the money to pay for subscription TV. Maybe they do, but honestly, as I said, you got Netflix, you got Apple iTunes, you got to pay for this, you got to pay for your mobile phone, your internet, your electricity. You got to pay for water these days, a natural resource that everyone needs for life. You got to pay for water. Well done, Australia. Well done. You know, how many more things are you going to have to? All it's about, people, is money and greed. You know, eventually we've got to make a stand as fans and say, no, we want it on normal free to air, or we're just going to continue down this path where if you guys want to watch races, you're going to have to pay for it. There's my rant for today. Leave the comments down below, and please make it constructive. You know, as I said, this channel is all about a conversational point for you guys, for the fans of the sport. I think it's pretty sad that, you know, and don't get me wrong, Foxtel doing it at the production team. You know, let's not forget this, it's not Foxtel to do it, there's a production team that come in to do that, and they contract to Foxtel, so it's not Foxtel entirely, okay? And the people that do a fantastic job, but I don't see why we should have to pay for it all the time. You know, it's really sad, really, to be honest, that that's the way Australia's gone. But we just accept it, people. We just accept it. It's not until people power, you know, I've said it on a previous video I've made on another channel I have, people power is the most powerful thing there is out there. If we stop buying a product, if we stop viewing a product, you know, if we stop as a whole, if we stop, you know, giving our time and our money into something, then, you know, it suffers. So without the fans, without you or me of, you know, following V8 Supercars, and I love it, I absolutely love it, I'm really passionate, that's why I started this channel. But without us, the sport doesn't exist. So, you know, we can try and make the sport better for ourselves, or we can just continue on having to fork out $100 a month to watch it. Really sad the way, and I'm not just talking that, like, you know, same with Fox Footy, Rugby League, the A-League. Don't get me wrong, Foxtel's done magnificent things for these sports, but, you know, not everyone out there can afford to pay for subscription TV. I sure as hell really can't. I just make it work. You know, I struggle by month to month to pay, you know, to pay my bills. Struggle by it every week, to be honest. You know, I'm a 39-year-old guy and I'm still living week to week, and some people are going to say, well, that's your own stupid fault, but you know what? Yeah, it is. I lost over $300,000 on a property, everything I owned. You know, I'm selling everything I own. In some ways it was the best thing that ever happened to me, because I've realised now that all those materialistic possessions didn't make me happy. What made me happy is being fit, being healthy, being around the right people and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm following my passion in life. So there's another big thing that made me happy. So and my other channel is all about following that dream, that passion, which is helping people. I love helping people. You can't get a better kick from life than helping people, if you ask me. But that's my passion, might not be yours. Anyway, guys, please leave comments below. Please hit subscribe. Give me a like, give me a dislike, constructive criticism, and have a good day. Thanks, guys.